Hello everybody, it is I, the Big Red Sky, and it is super cold. Now let's talk about some Pokemon on Nintendo Switch. Or more specifically, let's talk about the in-game story of the new Pokemon game, or at least the rumored one, because the rumor says that the story will deal with tradition versus innovation. Now, I hope they don't just have the big evil corporate men come in and say, we're going to change everything, and now you need to fight to get your country back. I don't want any of that. That's kind of played out. It's kind of overplayed. You can kind of get the general gist of what's going to happen, and I don't want that. But could they do this in a way that could impact gameplay? Now, before I actually go into detail on this topic, take everything I say with a pinch of salt, because I am speculating about rumors, and even if it is confirmed in the future that the Pokemon game story will have to deal with tradition versus innovation, this is only speculation. So take everything I say with a pinch of salt. Now, with that out of the way, let's get into what I mean by how could this story impact the game. Well, to answer that question, we're going to have to go back to a tradition that the Pokemon games had since day one. And no, I'm not talking about catching Pokemon. I'm talking about the actual battle system of the game. Now, you might be thinking to yourself, well, we were rumored to get a new battle system, but what if I told you that we might possibly be getting both the rumored new battle system and the old traditional battle system? Now, this is something I suggested in my last Pokemon Switch Rumors video, that you'd be able to choose which battle system that you would like to use. But instead of making it an easy mode, a hard mode, like I suggested in the last Pokemon Switch Rumors video, why don't we make it tradition versus innovation? Just like the story. You get to choose which side that you're on, and the story would change depending on which side you choose. So let's say you choose the tradition side, and you fight for tradition. The story will be about you trying to fight to get tradition back. But let's say you choose innovate, like you choose the innovative story, the innovative battle system. You choose to fight to innovate where tradition lacks. And that sounds really freaking cool. But the mode that you choose doesn't just have to change the way you battle. It doesn't just have to determine the way you battle. It could also determine how you get your starter, or more specifically, what your starter is. Let's say you choose the tradition path and you get a fire, grass, and water type starter, and you choose your fire type starter, and you go up against your rival and he just throws out a Shinx. What if you choose the innovation path, Shinx is one of the options for your starter, or whatever the cool electric type Pokemon of the region is? What if you get a different choice in your starter? What if you only get one choice, just like you did in Yellow version? Like in Yellow version, you only got Pikachu. And you did get the other starters through them being gifted to you throughout the adventure. But you were at Professor Oak's lab only given a choice of Pikachu. Well, technically you were only given a choice with Eevee, but then your rival took it, and then you got your Pikachu. So, yeah. That could be a really cool way to impact gameplay depending on the path you choose, depending on if you choose innovation or tradition. Now, what could this mean for the actual story itself? Well, another cool way that this could impact gameplay is that not only do you get to choose the way you battle, and do you get to choose the way that you get your starter, but you can actually choose the path that you take during the actual events of the story. Remember earlier when I said your rival would have a Shinx, and like when you choose the innovation path, you might get a Shinx, you might get one of those the non-traditional fire, grass, water type starter? What if you get to play as your rival in the game. Like, your rival will be determined by the path you choose. And at the end of the game, you will battle to see which of the two reigns supreme. I don't know if this means that you will be on an evil team. I don't think there is going to be an evil team if this is the way that the story is going to be structured. Obviously, they could just make them the big corporate men that want to change everything and you have to stop it, and that would be boring. But if they make it like this, it could be more like factions fighting. Like, both tradition and innovation are teams, and none of them are evil. They're just fighting for what they think is best for the world. And I know that Team Aqua and Magma fought for what they thought was best. I know Team Plasma, or at least N, fought for what he thought was best. I know most evil team members fight for what they think is best, but they do it through evil means. The team isn't going to do it through evil means. They're just going to change everything. And it's either going to be your job to help, or it's your job to stop them. And that, my friends, is how the tradition versus innovation storyline could, in fact, impact gameplay. Now, I'm not saying it will impact gameplay at all. It probably won't. But this is just a cool way for them to impact gameplay with the tradition versus innovation storyline. Now, I don't even know if the tradition versus innovation storyline will be the storyline. It's all rumored, and it's not confirmed. So, I don't know if that's the case, but it's fun to speculate, and yeah. Time to get into the Wonder Trading. Let's hope we get something good this time. Welcome back to I Wonder What I Get When I Trade. Today, even though we are trading in the regular sun, we are not trading away a Ralts, we are trading away this Abra, because I actually did this clip earlier, but I got called down at the last minute and I wasn't able to do the outro right. So I'm going to be doing it again, but instead of trading away Ralts, I'm going to trade away this Abra and hopefully get something better. So yeah. So now let's hope we get something better. Growlithe isn't too bad. I think that's actually... I don't know if it's Moon exclusive. No, it's not, actually. Growlithe isn't too bad. I like him. I like this trade. This is a good trade. So yeah. We actually got a good trade. Not a mediocre trade, not a bad trade, but a good trade. Pretty decent trade, actually. So, hope you enjoyed the video. Tell me in the comments below how you think the tradition versus innovation storyline could impact gameplay. And I hope to see you in the next video. Peace.